Hello, fellow wizards and witches, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are back with the second video of Hogwarts Legacy now, and in the previous episode we were originally on our way to Hogwarts, and then we had to take a quick detour, which was a detour that brought us through Gringotts and then to Hogwarts. We ended the last episode with the Sorting Hat suggesting we were a Hufflepuff. And, well, yeah. There's no other option, really. I've taken the house test. I took the house test like 6 or 7 years ago, and I was a Hufflepuff then. I took the test a couple of months ago. I was still a Hufflepuff. So, I'm gonna choose Hufflepuff. And let's just get straight into it.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Fuck yeah! I can actually see the professors in the background. Ah, that's really cool.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, they wanted Quidditch.
It's not as
Was
though
that
I've
Sebastian?
banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus
there
on
he
your
is.
academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Simon Pegg.
It's lovely to
Simon Pegg.
I'm
What a
Weasley,
wonderful
would you be
job
so
you've
kind as
done.
to show our new student to their common room.
I shall see to it, sir.
Indeed.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Thank you. I've had very mixed feelings about this woman. I
It's quite
really
uncommon
don't
for a
know
student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never
what to
stopped
think
you
of her.
before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance.
But
to
I
the
don't remember
Hufflepuff
if
common
it's
room.
like
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain.
I
what
don't
to
remember
do,
if
but
she's
I hesitate
confirmed to
do
be
it
related
myself, as
to
one errant
Ron.
knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Did
Well
it.
done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big
It's
day ahead of you
weird
tomorrow.
that
I shall be back
she's
in
the
morning
one
collect you for
to
your
show me,
first
because she's a
class.
Weasley,
Thank
so
you,
she,
Professor Weasley.
if she
You're
is
welcome.
confirmed to
I
be
hope
related
you
to
enjoy your
Ron,
first night at
she would be a
Hogwarts.
Gryffindor, because
Sleep
that's kind
well.
of their thing. They're all Gryffindors. But like, isn't it the head of the house who's supposed to show the house, like the common room? I don't know.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the
indeed.
common room.
I'm gonna have a, no, I still can't do anything like, okay. Okay, that's fair. And what I love about this, okay, this is perfect for me. This is absolutely perfect for me. Because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. And come on, everyone. The Hufflepuff common room is practically just a hobbit hole. It's literally just a hobbit hole. Look at this. Like,
My mother is so excited for me to come home from the holidays. She's written to me nearly every day. The family hour's exhausted.
I can't discover you yet. Okay. No, I just adore this common room. Lenora.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
That's a
I am a bit concerned.
that's a good point.
I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way.
Indeed.
Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Thank you for reminding me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Oh, oh, pretty bird. I want an owl. I want an owl.
Father's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff.
Not
by the
all
way.
of the facial
Really
animations
glad to have
are
you in our house. I'm Arthur.
up there.
Thank you.
Some
Nice
of them
to meet
are
you.
more like
Was that your
down,
cat?
like
No,
mid
one of the
here,
first
maybe
years, I think.
down here.
Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming
They
to
are.
Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad
I can't
did
wait to
bring
get
home
my
a
hands
plushie
on a
once.
Niffler in this
Mum
game. I'm
was
practically gonna be Newt
furious.
Scamander
Anyway,
2.0.
I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice
Good
meeting
luck.
you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
And then the last one.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified.
Well,
Sorry.
it's
Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
oh no. I mean, it's definitely an eventful way to, you know,
Good morning.
start off the
I
school
trust
year.
you're ready for your first day at
Literally
Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this
inches
day for a
from
long
being
time.
eaten by a dragon.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
do my
as you'll be
best.
expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Owls.
Oh, I
Yes,
keep
your
forgetting
ordinary
about
wizarding
that.
level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the
And I
headmaster
thought I was
and
done
the Department
with,
of Magical Education
school.
at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh.
Here you are.
Whoa! Wow, it's almost like magic.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all.
Imagine
that's
her
expected
being
of
like,
you
"It's a
this year.
book, you dumb bitch."
You'd be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, I do love the fact that he does that.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with
Definitely.
me and we shall put it to the test.
Sure. I love how
This way.
different things like this, for example, change according to where you're standing. Which is really cool, and you can gradually see it change like this. I think it's really cool that they've actually decided to do it like that. Oh yeah, because
The
that's
guide will
only
give you
got 2 of
opportunities
those.
to practice
Cool.
your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Oh, indeed.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your
And I
surroundings.
suggest everyone just go
Do
through
keep
all the
up.
chests that you find, because having those chests will definitely help.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Oh, hell yeah. House Elf Recipe Book. Ah, yeah, that's... Jesus, what a book. Ah, that's a book. Wizarding level XP earned from challenges increases your level and power, obviously. And then we have a look at this. Field guide pages. And you do,
Clever,
like...
isn't it?
The game wants you to
Keep
collect
your
as
eyes
many
open
things
for
as
more
possible,
opportunities
because like
that,
you get different stuff
inside
from it.
and outside of
It's
the
all
castle.
down to the challenges that the game puts out to you, and some, like a lot of the challenges will actually give you way more than just, you know, new gear and stuff like that. But
Good
to
time.
learn some of the spells, like
Perfect
outside
opportunity to
of
show you how to
classes,
use flue flames to get
you
around
actually
a bit
need
quicker.
to like
Your
do
field
different
guide
quests or
contains a map
different
of the
challenges
castle.
to
Open it
actually
up and find Central Hall.
be able to learn the spells. And it's a great thing to actually combine these challenges with those quests that you do before you actually get to learn the spells. Okay, so we're fast traveling already.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Indeed.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
It does give off
should be all
that
for now.
like
You'll be
train
expected
station
to attend
vibe.
both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
I mean,
You'll
I
be up
can
to speed in no
kind
time.
of like
Judging by your adept use of Revelio
imagine
earlier, I'd say Professor
what this
Fig
is like.
succeeded in at
I've
least showing
halfway
you the
been.
basics.
I have been
Professor.
He's been
in-
terribly vague as to the events
in like
preceding
this
your arrival,
situation.
specifically about what
I
happened
have
after that
moved away
dragon
from
attack.
home,
My suspicion is that there's more to
lived
story
at
than
the
a
school
search
I
for
attended,
belongings
and
an
you know,
extended
started
trip
a
up to the
class.
castle.
I've literally moved to a place, started at a school where I didn't know anyone,
I'm sorry,
and
Professor,
like
but I'm afraid that's all
it
I
was
can-
scary. It was really scary.
Almost
You know?
precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
afraid I
it's
can't
like-
take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare
It's a
aptitude
challenge.
for magic,
It's
it
a
seems.
real challenge.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived
And
in one
I
piece.
definitely
Perfectly good boats
admire
and carriages
anyone
to
who's
Hogwarts,
actually capable
and
of
you
doing
chose
it,
to
because
fly in
it
the
is.
path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
It's just,
Very well.
well, at least for
Enough
me, it
chit-chat.
was
I
very
need to
difficult
get to
because
class
I'm not
myself.
really
Might I rely on you, Professor
person-
Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
of course.
deals very well with
Thank you.
change. So when
Good
I
luck
did this,
today,
it
and
did take
remember
quite
to
a
use your
big toll on
field
me,
guide.
and like
will
it
be
was
invaluable to you.
very
And
stressful situation for me as well.
invaluable to me, as I'll
And
be using it to
and
keep
just
up
you
to
know the
date on
fact
your
that you're
progress.
Yes, Professor.
you're sitting there
Come
on your
find me
own.
in my classroom
You
after
don't
you've
know
attended
anyone.
both classes
You
today,
don't know
and I'll
if
explain
anyone's
more
gonna like
about
you
those
or
assignments I
anything.
mentioned, and we'll
It's
see if we can't get you to
it
Hogwarts.
really is challenging, and you feel more alone than you've ever felt before.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yeah.
Well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now,
Yeah, so I don't know
as
how many of
capable
you
as
have
are,
like
I believe the
read
ability you
anything or
possess
seen anything
obliges you to
about
be well trained.
Phineas
Happily, you
Nigellus
have the
Black,
benefit of an
but the
exceptionally
whole
skilled
thing
team of
about
witches and
him is
wizards to
that
guide
he
you.
is a terrible headmaster.
Speaking
He doesn't
of
care for the
guide,
kids at all,
And
and
so that I may avoid
he's
another
he
not
only
so subtle
accepted
proof from Professor Weasley.
uh,
Why don't I show you the clever
the job
enchantment we included in the
because
field
of
guide's
you
map?
know, the honor
Unfold
that
it
it
and have a
brings,
look.
the status that it brings. Ooh. And that's the only reason why he and that's the only reason why he actually wanted to,
The map
you
is
know,
enchanted to help you
do that
find your way.
to
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank
why
you.
he accepted the
Now,
job,
it sounds
because
like you're
he
quite a day
wanted to
ahead,
have a job
with
which
classes and a trip
would,
to
you know,
Hogsmeade for supplies,
give him
including
something to
your
brag
own
about.
one.
He didn't give
You'll
like
enjoy
two
Mr.
shits
Ollivander.
about the kids.
He's an
He
exceptional craftsman
didn't care
and
for
a
them
good
at all.
friend. I shall reach out when I have more
Had it been up to
information
him,
about
he would
her
have just, you know,
mysterious
gotten rid
rocket.
of all of them.
For now,
He wouldn't care.
Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls
But
may
there-
hinge
so
on the
that's
magic
why
you are able to master
I
within these
think a lot
walls.
of I think the developers expect people to dislike him quite quickly. But I honestly think it's gonna have the opposite effect. I think a lot of people are gonna love him because Simon Pegg's performance is so good. It's just something completely different from a lot of the other performances in the game. I mean, there are a lot of good performances when it comes to general voice acting and stuff like that in the game, but I definitely feel like Simon Pegg truly is on another level. Okay, here we go. Here are...
Is that all you've got?
Ah, there. Okay, we're back there.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Oh,
It
indeed.
was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
I was not aware of it
Knowledge.
when I made my character now,
To the wise, age matters
but my
very
character
Today
is
we will reveal a spell
surprisingly
that has saved me from death at the
similar
hands of
to
dark
Newt
wizards
Scamander
more
now that I
times
look
than
at
care
it.
to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Oh,
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned
and I love,
is
Sebastian, the
the value of
Slytherin student there. I love his
especially
reaction
in the
when
heat of
Pruitt
battle.
is lifted up.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Indeed. Levioso.
Levioso.
And it's important to note here, a lot of people have reacted on this, like, why is it Levioso when the spell is called Wingardium Leviosa?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
But I do have to, like, point out that you are actually going to learn Wingardium Leviosa later on in the game, but it definitely seems like Levioso is mostly just to lift things up. And that's it, while Wingardium Leviosa is there to
Let us begin
just...
with a basic cast. See how the
It's
dust
basically there
deflected your
just
cast?
to...
This
Or
time,
Wingardium Leviosa
cast
is there
Levioso
to
first,
allow you
then
to
basic cast.
move things around.
Remember, a surprise. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Sure.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
I love Sebastian. He is...
Levioso,
I
basic
do
cast,
really
and
actually
Protego.
like
You may
him
begin.
a lot. He is an amazing character. And I think there's a lot more depth to him in the game, or in this game.
Let's just say,
I think there's a lot more depth to his character than people want to show, or what you see in the very beginning.
You give as good as you get.
I mean, he kind of seems like...
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Indeed.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, indeed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Cool.
Always thought Levioso was for first years.
not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thanks. Well, let's have a chat with Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Another thing that I really like about
perhaps
this
wasn't
is
your
because
first
my friend
duel.
Weird Shady is,
I've dueled enough.
well, at the
Consider
moment
yourself
he's a
lucky I
Gryffindor
held
now
back.
after taking a test
fair
for the
enough.
first time,
You owe me a
or
honest
after
duel
taking a
when
new
you
test. But
You know,
you know, once we met,
You might
he
be a perfect
the
fit for a
first test he
certain
took
exclusive,
told him he was a
unsanctioned
Slytherin.
dueling organization.
So this,
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
so I kind of really fun.
Excellent.
Because
right about
with like Sebastian,
want
it's
to
kind
get
of
the
like
most
hanging around
out
at
of your
school
time at Hogwarts,
with Weird
you're
Shady,
going to need to
and
break the rules
it's
now
fun.
and then.
It's fun.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
And he definitely
Pleasure
sounds
chatting with you.
like
I'm sure I'll see you soon.
kind of person
Perhaps
a Weird
somewhere
Shady is as well.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Indeed.
Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Indeed. Okay, level 2 then. That is Sebastian headed away, it would seem. Yes, indeed.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay, next quest. I believe we have time for. That.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Okay.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
And this is kind of like,
Hello, I am
to
Nettie.
me, that
you
whole
are the
that
new
situation
student.
definitely reminds me of like
Have you met
again the
Professor
first day
Ronan?
of when I moved.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on
This
the
guy
art
is
of
awesome.
charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
The animations of the main character is like, hold on.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My,
Worth
the
a
7
shot.
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing
No, but that's
opinions
like-
on one another.
You know, the first time I met my roommate and stuff like that, it was.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No, but it was definitely like, you know, meeting my
Seems that we're in
roommate.
dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs
and it
take
was
positions
just
on
like,
opposite sides of the classroom.
what can I say?
Now let's put those textbooks to use.
The first time you get out into the dining hall
they are,
and,
take
you know,
turns
just
summoning
hearing,
them out of
standing there
one
being like,
another's
oh my god, where am I
Only
gonna
one
sit?
book will
Like,
be
what
needed per
the
partnership,
fuck
Miss
am I gonna
Vale.
do?
Thank you. Get into place now.
And then hearing my roommate like, hey, Marcus, I'm over here, you know? And I was just like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for saving my ass. And that is Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh, indeed.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Indeed.
After me.
Indeed. Now we're gonna have to see how this one goes, because when I was live streaming this part, I was struggling with some serious frame drops.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. That's it!
There we go.
Very good. Not to worry.
That one went off.
Splendid!
That's in the 50.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you...
Points to Hufflepuff.
A bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Okay. Come on. Yes. Okay, I gotta do this now. Ho ho ho. Ooh, no, 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 no! Oh.
Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
I'm saving that one.
A perfect score.
So...
Remarkable.
That middle one is too close. Okay, so it's gonna be down to the to this round.
A bit more interesting, shall we?
Indeed.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
That is very true.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh. Well.
There we go.
I released it quickly. Fuck.
Excellent control there.
Oh, look at the wind on the cloaks!
That is how it's done. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not
Accio.
Ah, fuck.
nicely done.
I messed up that one. This is getting... Ah, I'm too careful now. Okay. This could go very well, or it could go very bad. No! Yes!
Good.
Oh, Lord! Woo!
Very good, both of you.
Oh, Jesus! That was close. That was close. A bit too close for my liking, but I guess it works.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing,
word,
to be
if
precise,
you would.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Ooh, that's that guy. And who's this?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Okay, cool. Well, let's have a chat with
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition.
Let me just point out that they have an Iron Maiden
What charm is there in the expected?
in the classroom.
You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Indeed.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello.
Who are you
wanted
again?
to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
I can't remember this
Hope your
one.
first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My
Beginner's
brother
luck,
William would tell you
indeed.
not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well,
It's kind
better
of a
see to my
package deal.
charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay, so she basically just wanted to chat. Well, that's nice. It's nice of people to actually want to talk to me.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fine. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Fucking Peeves. Well, I would dare to say that's a fitting place to end this episode, or to end this video. Definitely an enjoyable experience, this whole thing. And I am experiencing much less frame drops now than I did during my first playthrough of this whole thing. Which I really, it really helps me enjoy this game a bit more. So I'm looking forward to exploring this game again in a new way. It's gonna be really fun. But yes, before we finish it all, I really just want to thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so that you get a notification every single time I publish a video. That way you won't miss out on any of my content. If you haven't already, you can also check out the links in the description below the video to see, well, that I have my own merchandise shop. Buying stuff there would support me directly in getting better equipment, making better content for you guys, and making my life a lot easier, paying the bills and everything. So I would really appreciate that. Then also you could, I would really appreciate it if you checked out my Twitch account as well. I go live quite regularly every week, every month, all year, and I do tend to have some Hogwarts Legacy live streams and breakfast live streams on Sundays and everything. So we are also on a Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD playthrough, which is published here on YouTube, but also happens or tends to be live streamed on Twitch as well. And then obviously our Assassin's Creed playthrough, which has been postponed because of Hogwarts Legacy and me getting into this whole game. So it's gonna be very interesting, but we do have a lot to do and to catch up with, and it's all gonna be available to watch both here on YouTube or on Twitch or both. So it's gonna be fun. Now, remember to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already, if you want to get a notification every single time I go live, and if you want to support me even greater than just by buying my merchandise, you can also subscribe to my Twitch account as well. That way, you will also actually get 10% off every single purchase. And this hoodie on its own is definitely among the more popular ones. Let me show you why. Technical issues all the way, and you know for a fact that I'm a sucker for technical issues. This is a very popular hoodie, and if you subscribe to my Twitch channel, you can get at least 10% off. If you subscribe to a Tier 3 subscription, you will get up to 30% off on every single purchase except for the Marvis TV stickers. Those are priced down as low as possible anyway, so no discounts on that, unfortunately, but on all of the other products, between 10 to 30% off every purchase. So with that all out of the way, you can also check out all my social media in the description below, and you will be updated there if I host any contests or giveaways, or if you just want to, you know, follow my general life as well, besides my live streaming. But yes, once again, with all of that out of the way, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely did, and I'm looking forward to recording the next video as well. My name is Marvis, and I really appreciated having you here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again in the next video. So until then, have a great time. Bye, everyone.